Hey, future business owners. Do you have an idea, but feel overwhelmed about where to start? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm breaking down the 5 key steps to launching your business fast. We're talking no BS, no corporate jargon, just straight up actionable advice to get you off the ground and into the game. I'm talking about the stuff that actually moves the needle, the stuff that separates the dreamers from the doers. So, if you're ready to hustle, to grind, to turn that brilliant idea into a reality, buckle up because we're about to dive in head first. Let's go! Alright, entrepreneurs, let's talk about validating your idea. Look, I'm all about passion. I'm all about that fire in your belly, but passion without validation is like a Ferrari with no engine. It looks great, but it ain't going anywhere. Before you invest your precious time, your energy, your hard-earned money, you need to make sure that people actually want what you're offering. That's right, I'm talking about market research, baby. But don't worry, this ain't your grandma's market research with boring surveys and focus groups. We're living in the age of the internet, my friends, which means you have a goldmine of information at your fingertips. First things first, identify your target market. Who are you trying to reach? What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? Once you know who you're talking to, it's time to start listening. Talk to potential customers, engage with them on social media, send out surveys, run small tests. Get inside their heads and figure out if your product or service is something they're actually willing to pay for. And don't forget about your competitors. What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? How can you differentiate yourself and offer something truly unique and valuable? Listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Validating your idea takes work. But trust me, it's a hell of a lot better than pouring your heart and soul into something that nobody wants. So put in the effort, get that validation, and then let's move on to the next step. Okay, so you've validated your idea, you know there's a market for your brilliance. Now it's time to create a business plan. But not just any business plan, a lean, efficient, and highly effective one-page business plan. Now, before you freak out and start picturing these massive 50-page documents filled with jargon and financial projections that would make your head spin, relax. We're going to keep it simple and straightforward. We're not building a rocket ship here. We're building a lean, mean, business-crushing machine. And that starts with a simple, one-page business plan. This plan will be your guiding star, your North Star, helping you navigate the business landscape. That's right, one page. Because when it comes to business plans, clarity trumps complexity every single time. A clear, concise plan will help you stay focused and on track. So what goes on this one-pager? First, define the problem you solve. What pain point are you addressing? What solution are you providing? This is the foundation of your business. Make it crystal clear what value you bring to the table. Next up, your target customer. We talked about this in the validation phase, but now it's time to really hone in on your ideal customer. Who are they? What are their demographics? What are their interests? The more specific you are, the better. Who are they? What are their demographics? What are their interests? The more specific you are, the better. Understanding your customer deeply will help you tailor your offerings to meet their needs perfectly. Now let's talk money. How are you going to generate revenue? What's your pricing strategy? What are your sales channels? These are critical components that will determine your business's financial health. Get real about the numbers and figure out how you're going to make that cash flow. And finally, let's talk costs. What are your expenses? What are your startup costs? Knowing these will help you manage your finances effectively. What are your ongoing operational costs? Understanding your financials is crucial to building a sustainable business. This will help you avoid any financial pitfalls and keep your business running smoothly. Remember, your business plan is a living, breathing document. It's not set in stone. As you learn and grow, your plan will evolve too. Be flexible and ready to adapt to new information and changing circumstances. The key is to have a roadmap, a clear direction, and a one-page plan is the perfect way to get started. It will keep you focused, organized, and ready to tackle any challenges that come your way. All right, entrepreneurs, we're done with the planning phase. It's time to make this thing official. This is where the rubber meets the road, and your dreams start to take a tangible form. We're talking about setting up your business legally, and trust me, this is not the time to cut corners. Every detail matters, and getting it right from the start can save you a lot of trouble down the line. Look, I get it. Legal stuff can be boring, it can be confusing, but it's absolutely crucial to protecting yourself and your business in the long run. Think of it as building a strong foundation for a house. Without it, everything else can crumble. So let's break it down, step by step. This is where you decide how your business will be legally recognized. First things first, you need to choose a business structure. This decision will affect your taxes, your personal liability, and even your ability to raise capital. Are you going to be a sole proprietorship, a partnership, an LLC, or a corporation. Each option has its pros and cons, so take your time to understand what each entails. Each structure has its own legal and tax implications, so do your research, talk to a lawyer or accountant, and figure out what's right for you. This is a critical step, so don't rush it. Once you've got your structure locked down, it's time to register your business. This makes your business official in the eyes of the law. This process varies depending on your country, state, and even city, so make sure you check with your local authorities to get the right paperwork filed. It's a bit of a hassle, but it's necessary. Next up, licenses and permits. These are essential for operating legally and avoiding fines or shutdowns. Again, this is going to vary depending on your industry and location, but it's essential to make sure you're operating legally. Different businesses require different permits, so be thorough. The last thing you want is to get shut down because you didn't have the right permits. It's a simple step, but one that can have major consequences if overlooked. Now let's talk about money, specifically, your business bank account. This is where you keep your business finances separate from your personal ones. Keeping your personal and business finances separate is crucial for both legal and accounting purposes. It helps you stay organized and makes tax time much easier. It makes tracking your income and expenses much easier, and it can save you a lot of headaches come tax time. Trust me, you don't want to be scrambling to find receipts in April. Speaking of taxes, make sure you understand the tax requirements for your business. This includes knowing what taxes you need to pay and when. Are you going to be responsible for collecting sales tax? This is something you need to know up front. Do you need to file quarterly taxes? Missing these deadlines can result in penalties, so mark your calendar. Get familiar with the rules and regulations to avoid any surprises down the line. Ignorance is not an excuse in the eyes of the law. Look, I know legal stuff isn't the sexiest part of starting a business, but it's essential to building a solid foundation for your empire. Without it, your business is at risk. So, do your due diligence, get your legal ducks in a row, and let's move on to the fun stuff. Your future self will thank you for the effort you put in now. Alright, entrepreneurs, it's the digital age, and if you're not online, you basically don't exist. But don't worry, building a killer online presence doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. In fact, you can get started with just a few simple things. First and foremost, you need a website. Now, I'm not talking about some fancy custom-designed website with all the bells and whistles. A simple one-page website or landing page is more than enough to get started. Just make sure it's clean, professional, and clearly communicates what you do and how you can help people. Next up, social media. Love it or hate it, social media is an incredibly powerful tool for reaching your target audience and building a community around your brand. Choose the platforms where your ideal customers hang out and start creating valuable content that engages, educates, and entertains. And don't forget about email marketing. Building an email list is one of the most valuable assets you can have as a business owner. It allows you to directly communicate with your audience, nurture relationships, and drive sales. Offer a lead magnet, such as a free ebook or discount code, to incentivize people to sign up for your list. Now, if you're selling products online, you'll need an e-commerce platform. Platforms like Shopify, Etsy, and even Instagram shopping make it easier than ever to set up an online store and start selling your products. Remember, your online presence is often the first impression potential customers will have of your business. Make it count. Keep it simple, keep it professional, and most importantly, keep it focused on providing value to your audience. Alright, entrepreneurs, we've validated our idea, created a plan, made it legal, and built an online presence. We've laid a solid foundation, and now it's time to take the next big step. Now it's time for the moment of truth, the moment we've all been waiting for, getting those first paying customers. This is where your business truly comes to life. This is where the rubber meets the road, my friends, where all your hard work and preparation pays off. It's an exciting and challenging phase, but also incredibly rewarding. But don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm here to guide you through this crucial stage. Here are a few proven strategies to attract those first crucial customers. These methods have been tried and tested by countless successful entrepreneurs. First up, offer irresistible deals. Everyone loves a good deal, so consider offering discounts, early bird specials, or bundle packages to incentivize people to give you a try. These offers can create a sense of urgency and excitement. Think of it as an investment in acquiring those first few customers. The initial cost will pay off as you build a loyal customer base. Next, leverage the power of social media. Run contests, giveaways, and promotions to generate buzz and excitement around your brand. Social media is a powerful tool to reach a wide audience quickly. Engage with your followers, respond to comments and messages, and build relationships with potential customers. Authentic engagement can turn followers into loyal customers. And don't underestimate the power of networking. Attend industry events, join online communities, and reach out to potential partners or collaborators. Networking can open doors to new opportunities and customers. You never know where your next customer might come from. A simple conversation could lead to a valuable business relationship. Paid advertising can also be a great way to reach a wider audience. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads allow you to target your ideal customer with laser precision. This can be a highly effective way to get your message in front of the right people. Start small, test different ad creatives and targeting options, and scale what works. This approach helps you optimize your ad spend and maximize results. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for referrals. Your happy customers are your best advocates, so encourage them to spread the word about your business. Word of mouth is incredibly powerful. Offer referral bonuses or discounts to incentivize them to refer their friends and family. This not only rewards your existing customers, but also brings in new ones. Remember, getting your first customers is all about hustle, creativity, and providing exceptional value. It's a journey that requires persistence and passion. So, get out there, pound the pavement, and make it happen. Your first customers are waiting for you. And there you have it, 5 steps to get your business off the ground fast. Remember, action beats perfection. Don't get bogged down in the details, just start taking action. Start small, learn as you go, and adjust your approach along the way. Entrepreneurship is a marathon, not a sprint, so pace yourself, celebrate your wins, and learn from your mistakes. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more business tips. Now go out there and make your dream business a reality.